Alright, we're at Christina Castellano's home in Birmingham, Alabama. She wants to have the backyard cleared out. Christina, I just wanted to take a short video and show you the scope of work that has to be done. First of all, in order to get the bobcat through here, we're going to have to take the gate down about right here. And we'll put that back up after we're through with the job. I wanted to show you everything that's coming down. I want to get all this stuff cleared out. Now these big trees, the big trees that are alive that have been here since the house was built, that stuff's staying. Otherwise the job's going to be a whole lot more expensive. But all the brush, you see all these little trees through here, all that's coming down. I'm just going to walk through here. I'm on the far right hand side of the house. So all this stuff, all these small trees butted up against the fence, they'll be coming down. All the trash, see that small tree butted up against the fence, all these trees here, all this stuff is coming down. All this stuff to be cleaned up. It's a big job. It's trees like this. This tree's alive and well. It's fine. That tree's alive. That big tree's alive. You got chain link. You got big trees that have fallen over like this. You got concrete right there. That tree right there is alive. That'll stay. All this brush. This tree, this big tree right there, that's alive. That'll stay. All the trees that are alive are alive. All the big trees that have been here since the house was built will stay. But all the brush, all these small trees are coming down. I mean, it's just so thick. Ugh. You got these two trees towards the back of the property. These two trees are alive. They'll stay, like I said. They're kind of towards the center of the backyard, all the way to the back. And all this small stuff will be coming down. All this is coming down. All this stuff will be coming down. All this. This big tree right here, I'm going to clean this up. Get all the vines and stuff off of it. Clean it up to where it's pretty. Looks good. This tree right here, according to Alabama state law, my grandfather's an insurance adjuster. It's fallen over on the neighbor's property, but what we're going to do, what's on her property is her responsibility according to Alabama state law. So we're going to cut this and remove this as well. All this thick stuff right through here, remove all this. It's kind of hard to walk through here. Oh, that's pretty. Check that out. I didn't even know that was back here. So we'll keep that tree. This Christmas tree looking thing, it'll stay. These trees right here, they'll stay. They're alive and well. Like I said, they've been here since the house was built. This big tree, it'll stay. This dogwood will stay. These trees over here will stay on the far left hand side. But all this nasty brush, all that will be removed with the bobcat. All this stuff will be removed. You see that big tree on the far right, it'll stay. But one liability issue that you're going to have is this gigantic, we'll get that stump up as well, but you got this gigantic tree and it's rotten. So that's a big problem. That's got to come down because it is rotten. And you see just how big it is. It's got basically three branches, three big branches, three pieces from the bottom up, and it splits off three ways. You see two right here in front of you, but on the back end there's another branch, and you just can't cut this off at the bottom. It'll tear the fence down. Here's that other branch right there. So literally somebody's gonna have to top it. Since it's rotten, someone's gonna have to climb up there and cut it off piece by piece by piece. So this is at least a week-long project, but all the big trees are gonna stay. All the big trees that are alive are gonna stay. And all this brush and all the trash and all the concrete are going to be removed, including this rotten tree right here, including that big rotten tree. So basically all you're going to have, and I'm going to get all this stuff right here up too, so all you're going to have in the backyard here is basically this big tree. You see there's a couple big trees in the far back that's gonna stay. All the big trees are gonna stay, but all the brush, it's just thick as all get out. All the brush from this point all the way back to the fence is going to be removed by a bobcat, including this big dead tree. It's got to be removed. It's dangerous. It can fall at any moment. So I just wanted to show you the scope of the work that's going to have to take place. I know you're in New York, so I wanted you to see it firsthand. So what we're going to have to do, take that fence down, we'll put it back up, and we're going to we'll come through here in the bobcat using the driveway, and the yard looks good, the house looks great. I mean, the yard needs to be cut, but it's not like it's knee high or anything. I'll give you a quick look at the house. Those flowers I told you that would live through winter, they're still alive. The house still looks good. The driveway is going to have to be cleaned off after we do this, but we're going to pile all this stuff. The city, we had that huge pile when we first did the cleanup right down here in this area, and the city picked it up. So I just wanted to give you an idea of all the work that's going to entail so you can see it firsthand.